For 30 years, we've been championing a healthy environment for a thriving Montana. We're an agency lucky to have a range of experts. There are those who have worked here since the early days, as well as a new generation of scientists, engineers, and professionals who bring fresh perspectives. We operate in a framework that aims to balance economic growth, environmental protection, and social equity. It's not easy, and it's important to every Montanan. I'm proud of the work we do, and I want you to hear about it from those who do the boots on the ground work every day. They know DEQ best. Enjoy.
In my time at DEQ, I've worked on some really big projects that have pretty significant impacts to communities. And really, for me, the most important thing is to be able to work and make the decisions that are legally defensible, that protect human health and the environment, while also supporting the ability to reuse contaminated properties so that we can continue to have thriving communities.
So when I work on a project that is protective of the environment, I feel really grateful to be in a state where people care about their water resources. Everything from other DEQ employees to local governments to just concerned citizens, everyone cares about their water being healthy. And to me, that makes me really grateful to work on those types of projects.
As someone who was born and raised in Montana, I have become quite proud of our natural landscapes, our rugged terrain. And I think when we can live and work and recreate and coexist in these environments for generations to come without worrying about running into environmental pollutants or contamination, I think that's what a healthy environment is. And those environments are ones that DEQ works to create and sustain.
So to me, a healthy environment is one that sustains ecological processes while allowing human activities to occur. One of the things that we've learned over the years in conservation and sustainability science is that our processes for conservation and sustainability work better when we acknowledge and include human activities in that planning process. And we don't think of a healthy environment as one that is cut off or separated from human activities, but is actually all of that is together as one whole. That's what allows the environment to really be truly healthy in a sustainable way.
Cleanup and compliance efforts are met with very good science, collaboration, and good communication all around. I feel like a solid win is when the public is really involved in our decision making and they can feel just as good about our cleanup efforts at the end of the day as we do.
When we have lots of public participation in our assessments. Hearing outside voices and perspectives is essential and integral to our review process, and it ends up being a win for everybody.
When you get positive feedback from stakeholders, whether that's other agencies, industry, or the public, it's just nice to know that you've exceeded someone's expectations and made their day a little bit better.
A win at DEQ looks like projects moving forward efficiently, making cost-effective decisions, and keeping stakeholders involved.
A healthy environment with clean air and water is the essential foundation for a healthy population, for both Montanans and wildlife. It means having accountable leadership that transcends the political boundaries.
As a federal Superfund project manager, I remediate former metals mining districts. And in following the data, and employing best practices, using common sense, and especially listening to the communities that I work in, I feel so honored to work towards restoring Montana's natural resources to their beneficial uses and also learning about Montana's rich history of mining. And I think it is a great privilege to work towards stewarding my projects towards completion.
I hope that in 30 years, my work will have impacted Montana by allowing some blighted properties that are sometimes very large scale in the middle of communities to be cleaned up and put back into reuse. And I also hope that we will have applied lessons learned from these sites to ensure that going forward, businesses operate in such a way as to keep a mind towards ensuring that that contamination cycle doesn't occur.
Over the last 30 years, there's been a remarkable reduction in human-caused air emissions and an equally dramatic improvement in air quality across Montana. It's my hope that over the next 30 years, the work that I'm doing here at DEQ will contribute to that legacy.
I hope that my work at DEQ sets a high standard in environmental law for lawmakers both at the national and the Montana level. I really think that we can secure a lasting legacy of thriving communities and robust natural resources for decades and hopefully centuries to come.
Yeah, I hope 30 years from now that the work that I started during my tenure in waste management and recycling will be continued by the future DEQ staff for the benefit of the citizens of the state of Montana.
It is my hope that 30 years from now, my work will have an impact on Montana by showing how waste management is a major benefit to both the public and to our environment.
In 30 years, I hope my work helps to achieve DEQ's mission of maintaining a healthy environment for the people of Montana.
My hope is that our current efforts continue to have an agency that is thriving with amazing scientists and professionals that help make the state of Montana not only a great place to live, but that our agency is a wonderful place to continue to work.